What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Civilization 6. It is time for us to start a new game. And interestingly enough, this is only the second game that we're doing. I've been a little bit slow. In the previous game we played as China, who was really fun to play as. What's his name again? Qin Shi Huang. I think he says Qin Shi Huang, but I'm pretty sure it's Qin. Anyway, we're gonna be playing as Poland, because Poland is cool. Also, Poland is new. This is the first Civ that was added as a DLC Civ, and they got some pretty interesting things going for them. First and foremost, Jadwiga, which is their leader, makes so that relics actually provide more faith, culture, and gold, which is pretty good. I don't actually see a lot of relics, but you know, if you got one, this is actually real good. Aside from that, holy sites gain standard faith adjacency bonus from adjacent districts. So if you have more districts next to your holy site, you get more faith. It's pretty, pretty obvious. The religion founded by Poland becomes the majority in an adjacent city that loses a title to a Polish culture bomb. So that means that this is sort of a thing that was in Civ 5, but it wasn't in Civ 6 up until now. Basically, Jadwiga is able to culture bomb adjacent tiles when completing an encampment or fort inside friendly territory. Now what that means, I don't think it says it, but it means that surrounding tiles will be added to your territory. So you're actually able to steal territory from other civs. This is great. I mean, this is going to be a great way to play and just steal territory, spread your religion this way. That's going to be a lot of fun. And then also her military policy slot will be converted to a wildcard slot. I mean, I really like that, because you can still use a military policy if you'd like to, but you can also use one of those great people policies earlier on in the game. They also get the Winged Hussars, which is a unique medieval era unit. They push defending enemy units back from their hacks in any battle where they score more damage than the defender. Defenders that cannot retreat suffer additional damage. This is pretty unique. It sounds really cool, and I'm looking forward to trying that as well. And then, alright, I'm probably going to butcher this, but they also get this Sukienice, which is a unique building. I'm pretty sure it goes in their commercial hub. And it makes it so that their trait routes, their international gain 2 production, and the domestic ones gain 4 gold. Really good. As for the map we're going to be playing on, it's going to be an Earth map. We'll be playing on King again, because I'm not really sure that I want to move up to Emperor just yet. And that's pretty much all that I changed. So the Earth map is also new. They came out with a big patch recently, which I didn't get to play yet, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what they changed. And then also I turned off the score victory, because that's sort of the boring victory. But considering we are playing as Poland, I think we're looking at either a domination or a religious victory, not the scientific one that we saw last time, which is kind of a pain in the ass to get, although they did make it a little bit easier, actually a lot easier to get it with the new update. Like, I believe they've removed 40% of the production costs, so you're actually able to get them at a pretty reasonable pace now. Anyway, we're just going to jump into the game. As always, I will not be reloading for a better map or anything like that. I just like, starting the game live, so to speak, and just jumping in.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. Pious Jadwiga, praise be to the glory of God, the earth, and Poland. Most holy king, you will show your people the truth and the light, and they will move beyond to spread the word to others. Protected by great winged warriors, you will rise to meet any challenge you face with a devout grace unmatched by any other.
Alright, look at that. But yeah, what I was going to say is that I just really like sort of the liveness of, and the added challenge of just starting and then, working with what you got. So anyway, this is the Delio. Is that coast? Oh, it's a lake. Alright. So I think I'm just going to settle in place. This really isn't too bad. We got one mountain right there, a bunch of rivers, which means fresh water from both, the lake and the rivers. We got tobacco, we got copper, we got horses, cattle, we got some rice over there, bit of wheat. It's looking pretty good. This is honestly not bad at all. So I think I'm just gonna settle right in place. The city of Krakow, which I'm like 90% sure that's not how you pronounce it, but like I said, I'm gonna, actually I haven't said it yet I think, but I'm gonna butcher every possible pronunciation in these games. So we're gonna start out with a scout, as I usually do. I also want to say that I like the unique little style that certain civs get. Like I believe that depending on where the real life civ is from, their buildings look different, so... obviously, you know, Poland is like Eastern Europe or Central Europe, depending on how you look at it. So they look very different from China and America and all those others. Alright, so our first option, I'm just gonna hide the key. We don't really need this. So our very first option is gonna have to be pottery, animal husbandry, or mining. We could go with astrology or sailing as well. But we might just settle a city on the coast and actually get this Eureka bonus. I probably don't want to do that right now. So I'll probably start with... I'm honestly leaning towards pottery, just so that I can actually work the wheat and the rice over there. And the thing is, if we actually do work it, then we get irrigation boosted as well, which is great. So I'll probably just go with pottery. Also, just to unlock the granary, that's also pretty sweet. So that's good. That's good. And that is a great tile. I fully support this. Actually, though... yeah, how much does a scout take to produce? 30. Right now we've got 3 production. So it's going to take 10 turns instead of 6. Alright. We're going to get our scout, and after that I am going to work this tile. Or when we grow, just so we get that 1 faith. Because as you know, or you should know if you've been paying attention, if you've been doing your homework, you know that Poland is pretty, they have some nice bonuses that have to do with faith, let's put it that way. So if we could actually get some, or just a religion, that's what we really want. Alright, so there is an ocean here, so if we could settle maybe, I don't know, I'm gonna assume that it probably goes like that. Oh, actually it doesn't. Well, we're gonna have to figure out a spot to settle near the ocean, because I would love to boost sailing. Alright, let's not send this guy too far. We're probably gonna need his protection as soon as barbarians show up. Which, you know, with my luck, they will show up extremely soon. And probably murder all my one citizen. Alright, I'm just gonna send him around like that. So he's always close when barbarians do show up. Alright, let's go over there. And then the scout. Oh, hello. See, this is actually... oh god, it's way too close to the other city, though. We might want to settle, like, somewhere up there. If we could settle near or on the coast, but also on a river, that would be really nice. Yeah, I'm just actually gonna go ahead and grab a builder. Normally I might maybe want to grab a slinger. But the fact of the matter is that we haven't seen any barbarians yet. And the reason I like to get a slinger is so we can get a boost to archery, but we're not going to be able to kill anyone with that slinger if we don't see a single barbarian. So that's kind of my reasoning there. Alright, you are going to have to go through there. This is going to be slow. Oh, let's see, that's promising. This is a lot better. If we could settle up there, that would be pretty beautiful, because we would get a boost to sailing, we would also have fresh water, and a barbarian. That's cool. A lot of fish here as well, so we could have fresh water, possibly work the deer from here, but also have this deer, a bunch of fishies, like a lot of pretty nice coastal resources. So getting a dock or a harbor out there.
No man ever wetted clay and then left it, as if there would be bricks by chance and fortune.
All right, so we got pottery in the bag. All right, let's just make sure this guy doesn't get near our city. All right, so the game actually does suggest certain technologies to you now. And basically the advisor says go with mining. Makes sense, we do have some copper nearby, and we have some hills, and getting a mine there would be pretty beneficial. Alright, let's get mining. I'm not gonna accept everything that the advisor tells me to do, but I am willing to take it into consideration. Considering I haven't played this game too much yet. I don't remember how much I've played it, but not that much. So I'm not extremely confident in what I'm doing. Are we? Okay, you know what? I want to work that. As much as I like that extra production, that bit of gold, the faith is actually... I just realized that faith doesn't do us any good, does it? It's gonna allow us to make a pantheon, at least that's something. Alright. I am mixing up Civ 5 and Civ 6 here a little bit. Alright, let's get this guy out here. He's not gonna be able to run away. We're just gonna take him out. If we can get some experience for our scout, that would be pretty wonderful. Oh, where are you going? Are you trying to run away from me? You know you can't run from me. Go after him. I wish we could attack him, but that's a no-go. Alright, as long as he doesn't discover our city and then reports back, we should be okay. Ooh, alright, some more tobacco. Yeah, so far this is definitely sort of the best spot to settle. I can tell that this is sort of the northern part of the map, so we might have to look like over here. And let's... Okay, he ran away. Get back here, buddy. You're not going to be able to run. I'm not going to just let you escape. As nice as you are, I am going to have to kill you. He's just going to keep running.
At his best, man is the noblest of all animals. Separated from law and justice, he is the worst.
Alright, so now we get to pick one economic policy in one of the wild card slots. Meaning that we could do whatever we want. So as I was saying, I really want to get enough faith to get a pantheon to begin with. And I'm also going to go ahead and just grab more production. I like discipline. I sometimes like survey, but I don't really think that we need this. So I'm just going to go with both of these. Extra production is always good. Alright, just keep going after him. Soon enough, he's going to run into a dead end, and then we've got him. Let's grab craftsmanship, because we do have a builder on the way, and soon enough we will actually have improved 3 tiles. And once we do, we're going to get a boost to craftsmanship. And I was going to make sure, let's see, we're going to be able to get the copper. We just got to get to the wheat somehow. Okay, he got away. How did he do that? I made a mistake. Alright, so in one turn we're going to be able to grab this copper. And we could get a mine up here on the hill, but that's not really something that we necessarily need. Alright, we're good on housing, so granary I'd say is probably not the most important thing right now. We would benefit way more from either a military unit or even a monument or a settler. I'm actually going to go ahead and finally grab that slinger. Just to have him. An extra military unit, and then also if we actually manage to take out a barbarian with this guy, we get a boost to archery, which is pretty sweet. That would be...
Who deserves more credit than the wife of a coal miner?
The coal miner, alright. Let's go there. He's got to be out here. There you are. Please tell me you can take him out. That's what I'm talking about. The dog stayed, and then just ran off or something. Alright, boom. Your mining operations has given you the ability to create an axle. Will the wheel follow? So we now have a boost to the... You can work that now. We got a boost to the wheel now. Which is kind of far off still. Actually, you know, we could get it right now, but we don't need a watermill yet. So I'm not going to grab it. I'm actually just going to grab animal husbandry so we can also work the nearby animals. Because we're going to have to farm something. So we're going to get that tile. That doesn't really help me right now, though. I want to get one of these. Either the rice or the wheat. I think I'm going to buy this tile. Alright, so we're going to have to wait a few more turns, save up a little bit more. Then I'm going to buy the rice. Alright, so that we can farm it. and get our boost to irrigation. All right, so the scout's dead. Come on home, friends. You have been pardoned. You did well. You can heal up now and enjoy our wonderful copper. Enjoy a meal of hot copper and eat it. All right. What? No, come on. Just when I thought that we were doing all right, another barbarian shows up. All right, you go there. Obviously, we're not going to grab a farm right now. Yeah, that's actually a good tile, though. Like, that 2 extra production is very good. Thing is, the city's not going to grow quite as fast right now because they're not getting that much food. Let's see, we're getting 8 food, but we're consuming 6, so we're only saving up 2 per turn. Yeah, it's going to take a while. Alright, let's see. 19 turns? Oh, so we actually got this tile instead. Alright. Well, if we wait one more... Oh, he's alerted now. This is a new thing. You can actually see that he spotted my city. And he is running back to his friends to tell him all about it. So having a slinger nearby is actually going to be pretty sweet. So what I'm actually going to do... is I'm going to get a slightly larger army. And I'm just going to sit tight, wait for his friends to arrive. And we're going to try to take him out. Which I think is a pretty decent idea. Boom. Got me some wheat. Now let's farm it. Beautiful. Now this will also fix some of our food issues. Because there's more food on that tile now. Now I'm going to get one more slinger. Because usually when barbarians arrive, they bring about 3-4 units. So having a bit of extra defenses would be really nice. And then all we gotta do is wait for animal husbandry, and we'll probably just work the cattle. Actually, I think we should work the horses. Yeah, go work the horses. Just so that we actually have some horses in our army. Alright, don't even try, buddy. You stay away from my delicious wheat. My people are very much enjoying that. Let's see. Oh, he's running. Where? Okay, that's where he was running. I was just about to ask. All right, let's go after him. We do have 2 military units ready for action. We got a 3rd one on his way.
If there are no dogs in heaven, then when I die, I want to go where they went.
And now we can get our horses. Next turn. Alright, so let's actually hit this scout. You can tell that they're gonna come after me really soon. Because they just spawned another warrior. The spearman ran away. Oh, what is that? So there's either another civilization out here or it is a city-state. Either way, it's pretty dangerous. Or it has the potential to be pretty dangerous. Now let's grab irrigation just so we can get plantations and work the tobacco that we have. And then when our slingers done, oh, it's Stockholm. Look at that. So they would like for me to get a great merchant. Yeah, all right. Let's do some damage. So nobody else has met Stockholm yet, so they've given me 1 free envoy, which is giving me extra 2 science per turn in the capital. Later on in the game, that's not a big deal, but right now it's actually quite powerful, so I like that. Let's retreat a little bit. Let's get that. With animals now domesticated into pastures, it is time to learn to ride. With the land around our first city developing nicely, we can fine-tune our production techniques. So that is 2 boosts for us. So we got horseback riding, which is actually all the way over there. It looks like it's really far, but it's still only 1 line, so to speak. And then we got the boost to craftsmanship, so we're actually going to be able to get builders quicker and military units as well. So it's not bad at all. All right, let's. We should probably go south though. And then get that out of the way. Alright, so our settler's probably going to take a little bit of a beating. But at the end of the day, I just want him to take out an enemy. How much damage did he really do?
Skill without imagination is craftsmanship, and gives us many useful objects, such as wickerwork picnic baskets.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird quote. I'm going to get rid of this one and use discipline so that we can actually do more damage. We should have enough faith to actually get a pantheon, so now we can also use one of the other ones. I think we could benefit from having another builder really soon. This is bad. This guy is going to kick my ass here, so I should run away. Let's see if oh, this is going to end badly, isn't it? All right, let's run over there. And then let's see if you can maybe block him. All right, this guy's going to have to heal up. And then we're going to get this extra settler over there as well. While we work on our settler. Oh, did I say settler or slinger? I don't know. I don't know what I said. It was probably incorrect though. Alright, so let's get foreign trade. If we manage to discover a second continent with our scouts, then we should get a boost. And let us see. So we can now select our pantheon, which is sort of the first step to forming a religion. It's really a matter of preference here. But if there's anything that's going to help us win yeah. If there's anything that's going to help us win a certain victory, that's kind of what we want. Desert's bad, tundra, rainforest, we don't have any of that, so that's not going to happen. Don't want either of these either. Don't want that one. River Goddess might be alright, it's one amenity, it's not that big a deal. I think I'm actually going to go with Divine Spark just to get more great person points. Because that's going to allow us to get our religion a lot quicker. So now, our progress towards mysticism has been boosted. They actually give some really, really nice little policies as well that we're going to have to put to use pretty soon. And that's about it. That is the dealio. I really hope this guy survives. He should be a little bit stronger now that we're using discipline. But it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. We're gonna have to see. Alright, anyway guys, I'm actually gonna leave it here for now. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Seeing as it is the first one of a new series, please consider leaving a like if you enjoyed it. And I always only ask this during the first part of a series, so don't worry, I will not ask you for likes ever again in this series. I will in other series, because I'm a sellout. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to be back soon with the second part of this series, where hopefully we're going to be able to settle a second city. Somewhere. Probably here, because that's a pretty sweet spot, and it's still pretty close, but it's not too close, and there's like some nice ocean there, and it's going to give us more boost, so that's sweet. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you later.